What is good, people? Now, I just did the same video about 20 minutes ago, and I had some issues with the mic not working, the fucking sound wasn't working, none of the shit working. But I think I got it fixed now. Hopefully you can hear my voice. If not, fuck, I don't know. I'm doing this twice for no fucking reason at all. But welcome to my new series, Story Time with SYN. Tonight's episode is about my work story. Ups and downs, highs and lows. Some of the people I've met who I'm really cool with. Some people and say, fuck you too. Now, these stories in this video are true. And they're about my hardships and my successes, more recent successes than what I've experienced in the past. But I hope to entertain you. I hope you either are inspired by my story or want to know more about me. This is what it is for. You know, the subscribers to this channel who check out my content, thank you. It's awesome. I appreciate it. I love doing it. It's fun. It really has opened up another door for me, another avenue for me to just release some stuff that's going on up here. There's always shit going on up here. So anyway, let's start with my work story tonight. Sorry about that. I'm a little distracted, but let me focus on you motherfuckers. All right. I, by trade, am a security guard. I know it's not the most prominent thing to be in life. I know it's not the what everybody dreams to be, but you know what? I'm fucking good at it. And I've ended up doing pretty well for myself in the last few years. Even though I don't have nothing to show for it, but I'm happy. And that's what matters. My kid's happy, I'm happy, and my friends are happy, my family's, I don't know if they're happy or not. That's up to them. But my story starts about 9 years ago, almost 10 now. When I first got a job working security, I worked at various places. I was a cook when I was young, and I got tired of cooking for people in the casino environment, so I dipped off of that. I know some people are mad at me for doing that, but you know what? I still cook for the people I love, and that's what matters. But I got into the security industry after I left Walmart, and I know some of my Walmart peeps are on my Facebook page, and if you're still there, trust me, you can do better. But anyway, not here to diss Walmart, but it is what it is. So I put an application with this company, and they brought me in because of my customer service background from working with Walmart. When I went to go get this job, they sent me to the fingerprint bureau. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? And your boy got locked up. They wouldn't let me out. My ex, my daughter's mom, filed false domestic violence charges against me and had them sent to a location that I didn't even know where the hell it was. So your boy went to jail for a couple of days. I got out. The company was cool enough to hold my position. At first, they put me in an apartment complex. That didn't work out. Really wasn't my scene. So then they put me on this bigger, more permanent contract. And that's where I've been ever since on this contract. I started out in what I thought was the Boondocks. When I first started, it was a construction site of one of their new facilities they were building. And I went in there not knowing a goddamn thing about a goddamn thing. Like most of us when we start new jobs and start new journeys in life. We really don't know. We really want to act like we know something, but we really don't know shit. But that's all good. That's part of life. You got to live and learn, baby. With that being said, I learned a lot at this post. I learned that in this industry that I'm in, the security industry, that people who look like me don't really get much respect from people. Yeah, they respect the size and the grit, but they think all you're gonna be is a fucking low-level piece of shit guard. I'm not saying that guards who are low-level are piece of shit, but that's how they treat us. That's how they treated me for a while. So about a year and a half into this, my new venture, you know what I'm saying? We had 2 guards at the time, 2 different guard shacks, you know what I'm saying? My boy Tobias Talley, he can verify the story. No bullshit. James Granger, my best friend, you all know him as Hollywood J Black. He does wrestling with me, video gaming, or whatever. He does all that shit with me. But anyway, I want to say about 8.5 years ago, I was approached asking because our site lead had car troubles and could not come back to the post. It happens. It's a little far out there. You don't take care of your car, guess what? You're not making it to work. But so he was leaving the site, and they asked me, who do you think is best suited to take this position? Shit, me. I'm the only one still there from the original crew who got hired a year and a half later. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. 16-hour days, fucking never call in, always work overtime. I'm always fucking there. And this motherfucker had the nerve to tell me, you know what, Phil? We really like your work, but this is not what they're looking for. The tattoos, and keep in mind, I did not have some of these tattoos I have on my body now when I did this position. Tattoos, my size, I'm 6'3", I'm a big fucking dude. As you can tell, I got a big fucking dome. It is what it is. But he said, I would never be a supervisor. I would never be a lead. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. That fucked with your boy. That put your boy in a bad headspace. It really did. You know, when somebody tells you, no, you're not good enough, you ain't shit, and you never gonna be shit. So don't try and apply for a position like that. All right. So I did my thing. Yeah, I did my job. I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I basically ran the site from the hours that I was in there. Did my work fall off a little bit after that? Yes, but I picked it right the fuck back up. Now, a couple years down the road, construction is done. And our future is in question. I get a call from the client talking about, hey, Phil, the site you're on right now, they're not going to use security out there anymore, but you're going to be the only guard we want to put in another permanent post because we respect you and we like what you do. We like the work you put in. So we're going to put you a little further north out in the boondocks. And it's a permanent post. It's yours, man, if you want it. I got a kid. I'm a single parent. So, yes, I wanted it. I took it. I was putting 117 miles a day on my vehicle. This post almost broke your boy, to be honest with you. My first year there, I was strictly a rover. If you don't know what a rover is, that means you're basically in a vehicle driving around the property, making sure there ain't nobody doing stupid shit, and your whole shift is in the truck. We had an outage for about 3 months. Your boy was working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, sitting in this fucking truck. Tempers would flare from here and there because I got tired of sitting in that motherfucker. But all because the site lead at the time didn't think your boy could handle access control. Again, judging me on my look, he didn't think I'd be able to handle it. What the fuck ever, bro? 6 months later, he knew I could handle it. I was in the office and doing big things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my thing, you know, I'm covering this motherfucker's ass on the daily. I don't think anybody's noticing. But in the background, people are murmuring a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So your boy, the site lead, had a stroke. He had a mild stroke. He was fine. So your boy took over for a couple of weeks. And guess what? Everything was happy. Everybody was happy. Smooth sailing. Then, you know, I got on the fucking emailed my account manager and said, look, y'all thrust me into this shit. I did it flawlessly. I need some more money or I'm about to go. They gave your boy more money. So that's a good thing. But back in 2015, and this is before this situation happened, I skipped over this for no reason. So my boy John, he was new to the position. He was new to the post. Me and him were there one day. We're watching Eddie Murphy Delirious stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? Just cracking up. And it's raining. It's raining pretty fucking good. So we're sitting there. We look over at the cameras and we look at the back road. And there's literally a motherfucking, just a river. That was the back road. We looked there and there was this cactus ashtray out there. So we're sitting there watching. The cactus gets up and dips. Okay. We're looking some more, watching, you know, keeping an eye on things. I call the control room like, hey, y'all might want to tell whoever has a car in the parking lot to come move their shit because the parking lot's flooding. We don't want anyone to lose their cars. So mass exodus of people come out. Getting their cars, moving to higher ground. Yeah. 7 people we didn't get a hold of. We couldn't get a hold of. And out of those 7 cars that were still in the parking lot, I think we lost 2, and a mobile home got fucked up in that area. So that night's going on. Me and John are still there. You know, we're supposed to both get off about 9:30, 10 o'clock. You know, but nobody could get in, nobody could get out. The site lead lived about 2 miles away from the site. It took his ass about 45 minutes to get home because, yeah, the road was flooded out. We couldn't go nowhere. So anyway, me and my boy John did 16 hours that night. No contact from our security company to check on us. We had contact with the client we work for. They've always looked out for us, and I always give them mad fucking props. Don't get me wrong. So later in the night, I had just come back from a surgery or medical procedure, so I was a little loopy on pain meds and stuff, but I wasn't driving, so everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do my job. But we saw something floating in the water. And I was like, fuck, dude, we gotta go check this shit out. So we're driving, we get to the water, and my head wasn't right. He's still a little new to the site, so a little iffy. And we go in, realize it's just a plant or whatever the fuck it was. So he's gonna throw the truck in reverse, back up out of there, when we just feel this. Sinking into the abyss of the flood. Now let me tell you something about your boy right here. I am 6'3". I'm a very large man. My boy John is about 6'2", and he's a big dude too. So he climbs out his window, and I handle my computer. I hand him his lunchbox and whatever could get fucked up inside of the truck. I handed to him. It took both of us about 5 minutes to get my door open so I could get out of the truck. I get out. I stand up. The water is up to your boy's neck. All that was poking out was my head. Now, like I said, I just had a medical procedure done, so I was still a little loopy. And I come to find out that the septic tank at the Indian reservation overflowed. So there was people's shit, urine, feces, everything in this water that I was walking through. I took my big ass. I walked through the fucking floodwaters, went and got the contractors who are trying to move the water into one area. When they're front loaders, they went and picked up John off the truck, brought him out, and we just hung out the rest of the night in my car. And but anyway, back to the original story. I got sidetracked there with that one, but it happens when you talk about shit and shit just pops up in your head. Anyway, so long story short, when this dude comes back from his stroke, he's got a kind of a despised type attitudes towards me. You know, I'm covering this motherfucker's ass for the last 4 years. I'm fixing his fuck ups. I'm covering his missteps. And he want to come back with an attitude because the client likes me more. They respect me. They like what I do more than they do you. Fuck you, homie. It is what it is. So anyway, a couple months down the road, we have a security meeting where the client sends their top security brass to the site, you know, just to tell us what's up. One of the dudes, the head guy, pulls me outside and thanked me for everything I do. Because of me, he doesn't have to come out there and check on shit because he knows I got this shit on lock. Thank you. I appreciate it. He tells me, I'm working on something for you. Cool. I end up getting another raise. And, that's what I thought he was working on. It is what it is. But after I came back in, this site lead, who will remain nameless, but he gets his justice there for a little while, asks this gentleman, oh, do you need to talk to me too? Nope. We don't need to talk to you. I talk to who I want to talk to. Okay? So he's sitting over there pouting and shit, making side remarks like, oh, I guess no one wants to talk to me. No one don't because you're an idiot. But anyway, let me get on track. So a few months pass by and still sitting in neutral, just doing my thing. I'm heading into work. It's a Wednesday afternoon. And no, it's a Tuesday afternoon. I get a phone call. Hey, Phil, what's up? Oh, not much, man. How you doing? Doing good. So, do you want to go home? What the fuck I do? Why am I going home? No, not like that. You want to go back to where you was before you went out to bumfuck Egypt as the lead. Told me the situation that the lead out there wasn't cutting the mustard, wasn't doing his job, was just being a fucking retard. So I said, sure, I'll give it a shot. Knowing that is my next step in my evolution of my job of what I got to do. If I'm going anywhere, I got to make this work for me so I can make it work for Amy and my family. So I get to the ACC. I get to where I'm going and do my training. Bam, this guy's gone. The following Wednesday, my first week, this motherfucker piggybacks. If you don't know what piggybacking is, it is following in behind the employee who badged in. So the gate opens and he drove right in behind him. And he went to the control area and started making demands and saying that the company I work for, and that he worked for, had no right to get him out of there. Now, keep in mind, this man was guaranteed another post at the same pay. This motherfucker called the cops and tried to get me arrested, saying that I was violating the company's, I broke in and I was a security risk. Funny thing about this is, this dude had some guns in his trunk and he's chilling out on the helipad. He called the cops on himself. So he gone. So at this point in time, I have to reinstall trust to a place that I just got to between security, the lead security officer, and this company. So that means face-to-face is almost every day. It means doing anything and everything they ask for. So it's still me and it's only me and three other people. We're covering we put about 150, 200 miles on the truck every day, fucking driving around to these sites and these two substations to make sure everything's cool. But, so then after this happens, I get an email saying we're increasing your workforce. They want security at all the sites 24/7. So, of course, my workforce grew. That means more responsibility for me, more people who I got to take care of. Cool. I'm up for the challenge. I've always have been. You challenge me, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to beat you. And so we are now, so that was on August 17th is when I took over that post. As you can see now, it is July 22nd as of the recording of this video. In about a week and a half, which will put us around August 1st or 2nd or 3rd, one of those days, your boy, well, before I get to that. So, just past week, I got a phone call asking me if I was interested in coming in for an interview to become the new field supervisor over the contract. As a field supervisor, you're over all the plants. You visit the wire watchers. You make sure people are doing their shit. You make sure everybody's trained, following procedures, doing what they got to do. Shit, I'm like, yeah, I'm up for that challenge. I'm ready to do this. I go have my interview. Your boy knocks it out of the park. I got the self-confidence. I got the job. I got little birdies in my ear telling me the same. So I'm like, cool. Yesterday, Friday, July 21st, we have a security meeting. And then after that security meeting, my account manager called me. The same one who called me and asked me if I wanted to go home. And he said, congratulations, Phil. If you want the position, The position is yours. Fuck yeah, I want the position. Because this is going to help me get another leg up into my future. My future is I don't want to be a contracted guard. I want to be security for this company I've been with for almost 10 years now, who's taking care of me, made sure I'm good. When these fucking security companies told me I would never be nothing, told me I would never be in the position I am getting ready to go in due to hard work and dedication to my craft. Say what you want about security, rent-a-cops, whatever. Guess what, motherfuckers? We work hard, we're people, and we do our thing. So anyway, I was telling you about that site lead who I was covering for. Not 2 months after I was gone off that site, he was demoted. And now he works for me. And it is funny as shit because he hates it. And he's complaining about driving 40 miles a day when I was driving 117. Guess what, dude? Nobody cares. Get over it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this getting to know Syn. Like I said, this was a true story. These story time with Syn videos, I'm going to tell some off the wall random shit sometimes. Some will be true, some it won't be. You'll never know. But this one is real talk. And now, I also wanted to debut tonight, along with this series, a new quote that I was thinking about using to end all my videos because of basically the grind. You know I'm a gamer. You know I got all the games, so grinding is normal. We used to grinding to get loot. We used to grinding to get shit. We used to grinding to level up. We used to grinding to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's not the motto. But anyway, here it is. Life is a grind. Embrace it. If someone tells you you can't, prove to yourself that you can. Change the game because you are a game changer. Now, this will be a weekly series. Me and Jay Black is supposed to do Off the Rails tomorrow night. Hopefully that happens. Me and Amy will actually do some story times soon. She asked me today. She didn't know I was starting this new series, but she asked me today. Me and her are going to do some things. I want to get Mr. Black in on this. I want to get some other friends on this who want to tell their own stories or, you know, just fucking cut up a story about the past. Fun shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, do me a favor. If you like what I do, if you like what me and Jay Black do, if you like the Sinful Black Entertainment Demons, you know, the pictures that the homegirl drew, which is the logo to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell so you know when I'm live, because I am live a lot because I am a live streamer. I don't do edited videos. You know why? Because frankly, I work a lot. I don't have the time. I'm putting shit out raw. Because like old dirty bastards say, ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. But anyway, this has been your boy, Big Syn. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Syn Storytime. And I will catch you real soon right here, back on Sinful Black Entertainment. Deuces.